My name is Jared Talbot, student number T007-45663. This is my dog Saber with his broken leg. And my clinic mentor, Hillary, she's an RVT. So I'm going to be doing a front leg Metasplint on Saber on his front right leg. So first I'm going to start by cleaning stirrups. Then I'll go on the lateral and medial aspects of his leg. This is going to help hold the splint up later on. Okay, good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. Boop. Right. Okay, and now I have my cotton roll. So I'm going to leave the two middle toes out. That way you can keep an eye on any swelling. You want to make sure you don't have any lumps going on. So I'm just going to fix that a little. Sorry, bud. You can see the two middle toes are still exposed. Thank you. Good boy. And so you'll be covering half to 2/3, spiraling up. Making sure to not leave any lumps. Make sure it's going on smoothly because you don't want to cause any rub ulcers, anything like that.
Get a better view from this side, Chrissy.
Okay. Sorry, just chaining views there.
Yeah, that's actually better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're not fighting with the elbow.
Yeah.
It's hard being a cameraman. Camera lady.
Sure, what perspective?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold the bottom now. Just
Thank
move
you.
your way.
I'm going up past the elbow.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Doing our second layer. That extra padding. So we want this splint to last as long as possible for this dog.
A little bit farther apart. Get that 50% perfect.
Such a good demo dog. You good boy. He gets this weird look on his face. It's like, I'm gonna go to sleep, Mom. This is really boring. Again, making sure we still leave those two center toes out. Go. So it's all nice and flat. I don't feel any ridges. It's all nice and tight together. So now I have my elastic gauze. And I kind of repeat, leaving the two center toes out. Making sure that there's no ridges or unevenness. You always want to take your time while doing a bandage. You want it to last. So again, just covering 50% to 2/3 while spiraling up the leg. All right. You don't want to pull it too tight, but you want it tight on there so that it doesn't slip down. It's not pulling it completely tight, but maybe 30% tightness. So you don't want to cut off blood circulation to his leg either.
A nice firm wrap, would you say?
Hey, you good boy. He knows he's getting a reward after this. He's like, I'll do it for the cookies. Yeah, so I need a little bit more gauze. Okay. Good boy. Better to just roll this up, otherwise it's gonna go everywhere. Perfect. He's still wagging his tail. Okay, so making sure that his leg is nice in there, saddled nicely. I already pre-cut some tape here, so I'm not going to be constricting his leg, so just placing it down. Placing it down firmly enough that it will hold there, but not constricting his leg. It's nice and firm in there. And now I'm going to put the stirrups up. So, twist this, and then it goes up, and this helps hold bandage in place. Splint in place, not bandage. It's bandaging materials. And you can still see his two toes there. And that helps hold the splint up and prevent it from slipping down. Now our tertiary layer, vet wrap. And still leaving the two center toes out. Making sure this stays flat and smooth. Both on the front and back. If I was an octopus, this might be a little bit easier. It's doing so good for us. Thanks. Making sure to keep it nice and smooth. So you can see it creasing there. I'm gonna fix that. And again, as we spiral upward, covering 50 to 2/3. about 30% tightness, so not all the way, not completely loose, but 30%. Up around his elbow, staying below that cotton. So you don't want this to cut into his skin. I'm just going to pre-roll this. It's not too tight. That's right, it's just creasing on the back here. Go. Perfect. And just some tape at the top, just to help hold it together. He's such a good baby. And you're just laying it down flat, not putting any tension on it. It's just to help hold the bandage materials in place. Boy. So you can tell it's not too snug because I can still get my fingers under there, but it's also not going anywhere. So it didn't move at all. His paw is still where it should be. It's still where it is above his elbow, nice and tight, and yet loose enough that it's not cutting off circulation. And now I'm just going to remove this. So in order to remove the splint, just be careful. Don't want to cut the animal. It just takes way too long to unravel everything, and usually by the time they come in to get this changed, it's all wet and muddy anyway, and quite worn out. You need new materials anyway. So there's our tertiary layer. Anybody? Oh no.
Might be best just to snip off your splint first.
You swear I know how to do this?
There we go. That'll make your life easier.
Yeah. Is that ticklish, Daddy? It's like, Mom. Tickles. There's my secondary layer. Oop, strips. And then cutting off the primary layer. He's gonna have a nap.
Oh, I got a haircut too.
Hey, cut a bit of your feathers, hey? That's okay. They're due for a haircut anyway. Hey. Oh, his tail's wagging. He's like, my paw's free. Hey, your paw's free.
Almost done.
I know it's itchy. Some clinics use ease off. We don't. But that's how you remove a front leg metasplint on a dog. Thank you. Good boy. Good